Okay, students, now come to the stanza first. So I would like to ask you to open your book and see that it will be easy for you to go through the words, the lines, and understand it. Already I told you in the introduction that it is a simple tale in verse. There are two characters, the spider and the fly, endowed with human characteristics. They talk and behave like humans. The spider is a wily, wicked male, while the fly is an innocent but silly female. Though the poetic persona makes it clear that the tale is meant to caution little children against the flattering words of a wicked counselor. Now come on to the first line, the beginning of the stanza. The conversation start and the spider talks to fly. Will you walk into my parlor? Said the spider to the fly. 'Tis the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The words are easy. Just to see the meaning of parlor means here the drawing room, sitting room. So here it is the parlor is a web, a metaphor. Parlor, a metaphor for web, as the spider has web, and spy means to watch secretly. Actually, the spider is hungry and wants to eat the little fly who has flown high up near his web. So, what he is saying, "'Tis the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy." Means sometimes you have secretly seen this, it's very pretty. So, just flattering means anyhow the fly should come up in his web. He invites the fly to walk into his parlor and see the most curious things there. See the other lines. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many pretty things to show when you are there. So what does it mean? Means he wants to tempt fly to come over there. He's saying that so many pretty things are there. So anyhow she comes in her talk and she goes up in the web. Now the fly replies, "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "To ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can never come down again." The fly knows well that whoever goes up his winding stair never comes down again. So she doggedly declines the invitation. The spider is not one of those who easily give in. So you have seen in the first stanza the spider giving an offer, but the fly has refused. Now what happens, that we'll see in the second stanza. Okay, that's all for today.